The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Yes, it does. Welcome, everybody, to the Whiskey Brothers podcast episode. I'm going to mess this up. 923. I got there. It's been a long. We're recovering. We're the Whiskey Brothers. We had a show last night in Houston. Sladeham, Rob Mungle, Sam Damaris. Trey is not with us. We're joined by not first time on the show, but first time really being a guest on the show. Houston comedian Antonio Aguilar. Welcome, man.
Thanks for having me, man. Happy to be here.
Dude,
we a Latino comic, and he's like, I brought Modelo. I'm like, we're not that show.
He mowed the lawn.
They don't make Mexican whiskey, so.
That is true.
Yeah.
But they make
But you got that tequila thing cornered. That's why.
really good reposados. Like a really good repo on the rocks is like my. It might as well be a whiskey.
I do that neat.
Oh, it might as well be a whiskey. I do like a couple of cubes. You drink it like I would
No,
yeah.
baby, at room temperature. And I don't even drink whiskey.
But
neat.
yeah, you do. But you drink hot Jack Daniels, like you drink alcohol like you hate yourself. It's just everything about it.
I'm getting better.
Okay, he puts it in the microwave for 10 seconds before he does a shot.
I almost did that bit last night. So I was like, we said new shit, so I won't do it.
That's so old though, like it's new again.
Yeah.
We're debating. We're debating on the show. We had the show at the Houston Improv last night. And Jerry Wayne Longmire, he's running all the stations in the back right now, but it was supposed to be in this seat today, and for a lot of reasons isn't. So I want to say a quick thank you to him. Had a great set out of the gate last night, followed by Trey. We were all talking about what we were going to do, and we all sort of decided on new stuff. But new stuff is cheating for us because there's some stuff that's so old none of us remember it. So you're like, I'll just do really old shit, and they'll think I wrote all this. You're like, yeah, first album.
The circle
bitch.
of life. Yeah.
If it's rusty, it still counts as new because it's hard to do old shit that you barely remember, and like it still feels almost like it's
And the thing is, when you bring those old bits back, because you never bring them back verbatim. There's always some tweaks you do now that were just like, oh, wow, I'm a way better comic than when I wrote this piece of shit.
I still think
It's not bringing back old material. It's reincarnating.
yeah,
pretty much.
it's reclaimed.
Yeah, reclaimed.
Like barn wood.
Repurposing.
Whatever. I want to do that though. I want to go back and grab that first album. We talked about it. That first album you can't find it, right? It's a half hour of unfindable material.
Bro, we sat in your car and listened to it one night, and I just was like, God damn.
He's over there. He's like, it's not as bad as you said it was. I'm like, you're a good friend.
Yeah.
You are a good friend. But like, I want to do that album, but now.
Oh,
like
God.
me, do those jokes. Just the premises and the moderate punches. Anyway, cheers. We got oh my God. How far back does that, who is the glue my dick to the stomach joke? Do you remember this?
Oh, God.
Oh, this is, hang on.
God.
When I first started, this was one of the first bits I ever wrote. You ready for this?
Oh, God.
Oh, this was,
I remember that.
you remember the bit?
Yeah.
So I had an incredibly, I won't say hairy chest, but a fuzzy stomach, right? Like that's just how my stomach hair grew. And I would always talk about how the ex was crazy. And I go, it was like in my first 6 months. I go, y'all think I'm kidding? I go, last night I was asleep. She glued my dick to my stomach. And the crowd kind of laughed. And I go, you think I'm kidding? She pulled it off this morning. And I pulled the shirt up and I had shaved a strip. Like, I know. It was total hack prop comedy. And
I did not know you then.
No, bro, this had to be my first 6 months. Now, I remember I stopped. I'll tell you when I stopped doing it. I did it for about 4 months. I started comedy in April. And July 4th of that year, I was at a pool party with my brother in Houston. I had driven in. We're all hanging out, barbecue, pool, lots of hot women from the complex. And then I'm freshly single. I'm out of that whole shit show. Everything's just perfect, maybe, or whatever. And I remember going to jump in the pool, and I pull my shirt off, and there's this shaved strip right there. And everybody's kind of just staring. It's like the record scratch. I'm just like, girlfriend glued my dick to my stomach, and it makes no sense if they don't see you on stage. It's just.
Oh God.
But I love to think how long the strip was.
Yes, very, very confidently shaved. It was.
It's like shit, man. Like if that would have really happened, it's like you could barely tell. You could barely just.
To pull your pants down to show them the shit.
Yeah. You
It made it to your stomach?
Yeah. You gotta get deep on there.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like,
this was to the nipple. Like I was,
Right,
I put a head on it.
You got like fucking down your scalp. You got fucking like a.
I gotta say, for those watching it on the screen, you have a McDonald's Batman Forever hat. Is
Oh,
that an
yeah.
authentic from the film?
Oh, I have a long story about this. So I got out of jail for my second DUI, and I walked into Goodwill, and it was $2 in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. And yeah, it gave so many compliments on it. It's a Bill Elliott, NASCAR, Batman Forever, McDonald's hat. And it's my third one because when I was doing road featuring for all the $100 gigs where you don't get hotel, I was taking Megabus to Greyhound. We had a smoke break at one Megabus smoke break at a gas station in like Joplin, Missouri. And the cashier was like, "Hey, I'll buy your hat for $10, and you can have this hat." Gave me just like a black hat. And I was like, that's an $8 profit. I can make $8 stretch because I'm doing road.
That's 8 megabuses if you buy them early enough.
Yeah, exactly, man. You can go cross country. That's a whole tour if you really. Yeah, exactly. So I sold them the hat, and then I didn't have one for like a year because I couldn't afford a new one. But they're like $12, $15 on eBay now. But the original was $2 at Goodwill, and yeah.
That's America in a fucking hat. It's Bill Elliott, NASCAR, McDonald's,
90s,
Batman.
95.
Batman Forever.
And that is 100% 90s colors. That
the
is
shittiest
right.
Batman movie to go with shitty food. And a mediocre driver.
Yeah, I don't know much about the NASCAR driver, but I've been researching more about like just his whole merchandise, and there's T-shirts of like this whole deal, and they're going for like $200, $300 just for a T-shirt on eBay. Cause
Jerry Wayne says he's a badass dude.
Of course.
Okay,
Well, he didn't swim it.
it's not a wheelbarrow race.
did they give him?
I could drive with a knee. This motherfucker's got.
He drove with a broken arm.
Okay, but what was his blood alcohol content?
Yeah.
'Cause
Bill Elliott's a legend.
Oh, goddamn.
Somebody said Jerry Wayne knows NASCAR. I'm shocked.
Right? When I heard it go, he's a fucking badass, I was like, oh, well, you're playing his song.
You know, Bill Elliott, you know he's a NASCAR driver because he has 2 first names.
Your career choices are pretty narrow once you got 2 first names.
Yeah.
You've also never heard a credible NASCAR opinion that wasn't in Jerry Wayne's exact accent.
Yeah. I have to say here, I'm with him full square on the Bill Elliott. Yes, because that man's a fantastic driver.
You can't listen to that. You can't. The British when they do commentary on anything that's not either cricket or
baking
soccer.
show.
Yeah.
They did because I had to switch over. I was watching the Super Bowl wherever I was on an English feed.
Oh, man.
And the second time the dude called it a face cage, I fell off the couch. I couldn't even. He goes, he grabbed him in the face
He
cage.
grabbed him by his face cage.
I go, I can't.
Oh, the 49ers are all 6s and 7s out there. They don't know what's up and what's down.
So when Tyson fought Roy Jones Jr. in their little exhibition, one of the feeds I got was British. And hearing them talk, I was like, this is fucking boring. And then that one crapped out, and I ended up getting another feed, and that was the one where Snoop Dogg was in the announce booth. And I was like, I don't want to watch another fight without Snoop Dogg ever. That was the funniest shit I've ever. Which, by the way, I said we were gonna mention it. I'm so happy we had the show last night, because otherwise I would have actually.
Oh, we're gonna bring up that armed robbery that they.
You're not saying you would have paid for it.
That was.
But I would have tried to go somewhere and see it.
I would have felt if I had logged in and pirated that, I would have felt like the bandwidth could have been spent better mining Dogecoin.
Yeah.
You know what makes me happy about it though?
It was a waste of time.
What makes me happy about it is that YouTube is now doing to boxing what it did to stand-up comedy. It is.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep.
Jake Paul was running around going,
to sleep.
I'm an undefeated boxer
Yeah.
after fighting Nate Robinson and a fucking wrestler and whatever. And these YouTube assholes are running around like, I'm a legit boxer, the same way PewDiePie has comedian on his fucking Instagram. Like, it's, yes.
That's a great point.
Welcome. It's going to fuck your shit up, too.
So is Mayweather going to fight, what's his name's brother now? What was the one he fought last night?
Man, if they give him money, why wouldn't he?
Well, so he fought Logan.
Mayweather was a boring fighter already when he was.
Yeah.
It's Logan and Jake. I thought he was fighting Aaron Paul. I was like, he has no chance against Mayweather. That dude.
Come on, bitch. Let's fight, bitch.
The sweet science,
Come on.
bitch.
Yeah, sweet science, bitch. Oh, God.
Mr. Mayweather. No, so he fought Logan. The thing is, so when Jake
Who
Paul
are these people?
fought-
Wait, hang on. This is I say this dead seriously, sincerely, with all the honesty in my heart.
This is the 45 coming out of him.
Okay, cool. Wait.
And I agree. I don't know who these fuckers are.
Here's the
either.
thing. I didn't know Jake had a brother
I forgot
until he
that-
agreed to fight Floyd.
I forgot that was my age. I thought you were calling me a Republican. This is I don't know who these people are.
Yeah.
Because you have a soul.
No, it's a different generation.
Okay,
It's a
but
fucking-
also, so there, I can use context clues because I'm not dumb. They have some level of celebrity derived from the YouTube platform. Now, what they do on there, I assume that one of them beats up bums in the street or so. He runs around punching people.
I bet
Or
the
Oh,
fuck-
Jake has a rap video. And that's all I saw of his channel, and I was like, that's enough.
okay, well, this is curious. None of us know.
Look at- you just laughing over there.
You know, okay.
Do you know him?
Actually, do you know who?
Okay.
Hang on.
Logan
So,
Paul. Why they're famous?
so wait, Locker famous?
Why they're famous, he
Oh.
said.
Okay, and okay.
Locker famous. That's
I was like, is
you
that-
got a big dick and you take showers in high school.
Yeah.
That's that.
I don't know how it comes. So they're famous for this. They're both famous for his rap video.
I think Logan was famous first. And
For what?
For they
The
do
same
no,
thing
no,
everybody YouTube's famous for. Nothing.
no. What they do? What
For
they do?
unboxing Legos? You could be famous for any. For all I know, he's famous for making Nerf guns.
I think it's
literally.
like they do like the pranks, the hacky pranks
Oh,
on their
yeah.
friends and stuff,
Yeah.
and like that can go viral. type
They're
of
like
thing.
those dudes who run through black neighborhoods with guns.
It's like Jackass without balls.
Yes. Yes.
Getting electrocuted.
They don't do it. Yes. They don't do. Yeah. They.
Yeah, Jackass. That's what it was. It was down, down, down. Now it's time to fight Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. The thing is though, like Steve-O would have actually like let him like.
Yeah,
like,
he
hit
would have
him.
fought. He would have fought. Yeah.
Steve-O, no, it wasn't Steve-O. It was Knoxville. He took it from Butterbean.
No,
like,
Okay.
Straight up.
He did in the show.
Yeah, bro.
Because I remember Steve-O got hit by Tyson in the roast. Charlie Sheen.
Oh, that's where that happened. It wasn't in one of the Jackass episodes.
Yeah, and I remember he got fucked up.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, because Tyson and a jaw.
because Mike Tyson, something
Okay, so
about
Johnny-
You
it.
want to know
Johnny
how
Knoxville
ridiculous
did
the
it.
whole thing is? This Logan, Jake, whichever Paul it is that was fighting last night. I don't know which one it is.
I like to believe it's Roger Paul, Dustin
Yes.
Diamond's old manager.
You would have paid that to watch him get his ass kicked. You would have paid
This is a surrogate.
But this
Re-
is
rest
how
in peace.
this is
No,
how
rest in
ridiculous.
fucking hell.
This is how ridiculous it is. This is a YouTube guy fighting a former champ, and he goes into the ring with a fucking medallion made out of a Pokemon card worth $150,000.
Charizard.
Yeah, okay, you know this. I don't fucking know.
Am I an asshole for knowing that?
No, you're not. Just say this is what the world is now. This is what celebrity is.
I'm not that young myself, but I know who.
Yeah.
I'm 34. I know who Charizard
I know who
is.
Charizard is.
More than I know who Logan Paul is. And Charizard has a reason. Charizard has a reason to be famous, at least. 'Cause this
Yeah,
motherfucker-
and he has more strike points of whatever they fucking have. I don't know.
Weirdly, there was a Charizard who walked into a battle on the Cartoon Network with a Logan Paul medallion
Yeah.
on. It was a very weird.
But nothing speaks to the illusion of celebrity and fake money and what things are worth nowadays more so than Paul walking into the ring to fight with a fucking Charizard
You
medallion.
agree that at this point, when Mayweather is fighting YouTube stars and when Snoop Dogg is hosting things with a blunt that we have just we're in full-blown idiocracy, and we just put Gunfire and Terry Crews in the background and we're in. This is not all of the integrity is out of the stuff that we used to enjoy.
I hate to say that something as corrupt as boxing has lost its integrity, but that's what's happened. It's a corrupt fucking sport.
We need to get the mafia back in.
Yeah, get the
We went and I went and had lunch. He was at our show last night. Lou Savarese, not former heavyweight. You're never former. Heavyweight champion Lou Savarese.
No, you get the belt. You got the belt.
You
You're
beat
the fucking
Buster
champ.
Douglas, motherfucker. But Tyson got him quick. We were talking, and he was kind of this Logan, all this stuff. And my question was, is it good for boxing because people are paying attention to boxing? He's like, it's not boxing. It's a boxer.
Yeah.
These are two dudes, and I don't know what they got video games on the tube, but
I don't think it is good for boxing because everything I love about boxing did not happen last
Nothing
night.
happened. It was
yeah.
Yeah.
I-
If there isn't a Mexican in the ring, then usually it's not a good fight. I mean, let's be completely honest.
Let's be honest.
Like 130-pound Mexican.
I love that, like, right around, like, the late 90s, y'all, that subtle little takeover y'all did from black people on boxing was impressive.
It was at a smaller scale. It wasn't at the heavyweight scale, but it was at a smaller scale.
But, like, we even had,
Because
like,
there's
we
no
even had the
heavyweight
lower
Mexicans.
weight classes, though.
There is now. Ruiz, he knocked
Ruiz.
out.
Okay,
he knocked out Joshua.
you got hit, but there's, I mean, just in general, there's not a lot of big ass Mexicans.
The thing is, there is.
Heavyweight Mexicans, though,
They're just not-
big heavyweight Mexicans are built like fucking rectangles.
There are a
those
lot of fat Mexicans. They're just not athletic. There's a lot of fucking. They're
Right.
actually up there with the fattest country. They're up there.
I believe
with
that,
us.
yeah.
They're up there with us, which is crazy how you get up there with America.
But
It's America, England, and Mexico, the fattest.
Well, it's because America, we eat Mexican food.
And England, they eat Mexican food too. It's all Mexican food, and somehow Mexicans also eat Mexican food.
But the thing is, like back in the day, though, you had Sugar Ray. Like, black people even had the smaller weight classes. I think it was right about the time that Tyson went to prison, the Latinos were like, it's wide open now.
Yeah.
We can just go take it.
Right.
Because he's gone.
Right,
Yeah.
it's like the
and the Mike Tysons are the rapists.
It's like the Bulldogs at the vet. We can break into the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody remembers De La Hoya growing up. Julio Cesar
He's a drunk now, dog.
Chavez.
No,
Yeah.
like De La Hoya now. He's
Yeah,
like,
he's fucked up.
He's just like
I
always
was putting on a
drunk.
boxing exhibition.
Yeah. and-
I was putting on a boxing exhibition.
Wait, who is he? Liberace?
No, that time he lost on points to somebody at the end of the fight. I remember specifically.
Oh, he said that shit?
Yeah, he was in the ring and he lost. But I didn't knock him out, but because I was putting on a boxing exhibition.
Yeah.
I was trying to show my skills.
Bro,
Like-
anytime he had a
He
bad
could have
fight,
beat Mayweather. He could have beat Mayweather, but he didn't listen to Freddie Roach's. He told him.
He wants to fight fucking Paul.
Somebody's got to start saying no to these fights. It's you
Why?
can't.
It's money.
It's awful. We're
awful.
Now, we're now just
Yes,
watching
it's
celebrities
awful.
beat up celebrities,
Yeah.
and I'm down with that. But you're gonna have to get.
Right.
I want
No,
both
you-
of them to be non-boxers.
It used to be like Tanya Harding and shit.
Yeah,
like,
stick out and do it with a
Yeah.
hubcap.
against another celebrity who also isn't a boxer. Like
That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
I want to like who I would watch many celebrities beat up many
All right,
celebrities.
let's think.
after the
Let's
fight
think of some
last night.
matchups. Let's think of some. Let's think
That's
of some
what I'm
matchups.
saying.
Let's think
I would watch Gordon Ramsay versus anybody.
against Simon Cowell.
Ooh.
Yeah.
that would be great.
The British assholes.
yeah.
You know
That's a
what? You know
ringer.
what? That's a no from me, dog. No.
That's okay. I'll take that. Cuban versus Mr. Wonderful. I don't give a shit.
No, even if Rob was about it, he wanted to get that Rob.
Yeah, I just wanted to get that in.
He wanted to
Yeah, I wanted
get the Randy
Jackson in.
Jackson
Yeah.
line in.
I
That
gotta
was
get the
all.
Randy Jackson in some
Dog.
I'd pay to watch that, but you know, it's a no from me,
It's
dog.
a no for me, dog.
Yeah, you can't let that lay there.
Yeah, there'd be mad shit talking. It would be all
we
about
could do like 4
the shit talking.
impressions, so they're all gonna get jumped on.
Yeah.
Who else?
Okay, well that's a good fight. I think those two.
Yeah.
What,
Okay.
Gordon
Well, you know what?
Ramsay and Simon Cowell?
They
Simon Cowell
might be
and,
out of
yeah.
their age, but Jean-Luc Picard and Gandalf, fucking those two guys.
Ian
Wait.
McKellen and Patrick
yeah.
Stewart.
I think-
Yeah,
Wait, is
that
Gandalf-
would be a fucking.
Is Gandalf still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both still alive.
I know they're like buddies.
Yeah,
they're
I know.
friends.
Super good
It'd
buddy.
be bitch slapping.
No, it would turn into porn at some point.
Yeah.
This is
I have to say, I've always found you attractive. You shall not pass.
make
Nicki
it so.
Minaj and Cardi B.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Just
Okay, well,
all that surgery in a
in
boxing
Jello.
ring.
In Jello.
No, fuck
In
that.
Jello.
Fuck that.
nothing obscuring this view.
That-
Yes,
I do
fucking
not need
Jello.
3
And
feet
they,
of.
they want to fight.
gelatinous.
They would.
Yeah.
They want to fight right now. So yeah, that would be good. That would be good. I mean, yeah.
Fuck
I've been
yeah.
on
Let him wear trunks. Let's be respectful. Okay. let
No,
him-
totally. This is not all about.
Think about any pair of trunks that's gonna cover either one of their asses and make it look respectful.
You could give them old school '80s track pants, and by the end of that fight,
yeah.
they're gonna be devoured.
Yeah, yeah.
Give her,
Yeah, bro. Hey,
Give her
doesn't
enough-
cover that.
give her enough drugs and let Britney Spears fight herself.
Britney
Put a
Spears.
mirror in the ring. Crack.
I would watch "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time"
Yeah,
Britney
see?
versus bald-headed Umbrella Britney.
Yeah,
I would watch those
That's
two
what
fight.
she's singing when she's fighting herself.
I would hit me, baby, one more time.
Yeah.
I bank on Umbrella, Britney.
Oh, totally. I've dated Umbrella.
But
was-
she
that
can't
was
use the
the
umbrella
scariest
though,
shit
man.
ever.
It's only.
No, it's
punches.
only a prop. It's only a prop. You never get to. It never comes in.
It's got to. It's got to stay in the corner.
You got to throw that off to the side, like yeah.
We just need some time machine and some narcotics. We can put this up.
She only brings it after she knocks you out, like Jake the Snake. You know what I
I
mean?
need
Just come
5
back
grams
in.
of mushrooms
Yeah.
and Spotify. I
Yeah.
can make this happen.
That's the finisher. That's the finisher. Is the
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's got to
Elon-
be ready for the finisher.
oh, Mark, who's the owner of the
Cuban?
Yeah, Mark Cuban versus Elon Musk.
Ooh, that's good. I
I'm
like
a Musk
it.
guy.
But I don't know about their weights.
Elon's
I
coming
In
to
space!
Elon's
In
a-
space!
Okay, turn him off. God damn it.
You would watch Elon Musk.
I'm a Musk
Like
guy
Mark-
because he's showing up in an Iron Man suit, and
Yeah.
I feel like Mark Cuban is not going to be able to get out of
And
his.
he's also not small.
Yeah,
Elon's a bigger dude.
he's that thick South
Yeah.
African like.
yeah.
They got different chests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
I just
In space.
Rob versus Trey.
wow. That's over fast.
Donald Trump versus
God.
Joe
Oh,
Biden.
come
JW
on, that's a
says.
fucking.
You know,
ugh.
how about a foot race between those two? That would be entertaining.
Bill Gates versus Jeff Bezos.
They say in the chat Warren Buffett versus Bill Gates. Well, what about a
No,
three-way?
Warren Buffett is too old. He's like 100 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got different skills. He's got mind powers. He's got mind
Yeah.
powers.
And
So
Bill
you-
Gates don't?
No, Bill Gates is still debating on whether or not he's worth enough to pick up a quarter or a dollar. So he's distracted.
Warren Buffett's so old, he used Confederate bills to make his first trade.
That's Warren
Yeah.
Buffett. Bill
Warren
Gates.
Buffett should have fought like Sugar Ray Robinson or some
Yeah.
shit. You know, like, if you really want.
Rocky Marciano.
That would have got a lot of views.
Like, I was going to
back
say
in the
Jack
day.
Dempsey. Like, it was illegal for him to fight Sugar Ray Robinson in Warren Buffett's day.
No, but I want to see between Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates, who has the more divorce strength right now? You know, because you know that divorced strength is.
They
Yeah.
went through. So I don't know Jeff Bezos' wife. Like I know Melinda Gates was all involved in the foundations, and they were all together.
She
and
loved
they did
giving
stuff
away his
together.
money.
Yeah, I know. What was she? What was so? Educate me. I know less about some of these people than I do about the Pauls. Was she? Did she have a job before they met? Like
Yeah.
were they
I don't
together?
know.
She
Nothing
worked
about it.
there.
She worked.
She worked at Microsoft.
So
yeah.
nah.
Well, she worked at Microsoft. That's where they met. She was an employee.
Right.
At Microsoft.
So she didn't have a job before she came into his world, right? She was a Microsoft person, right? She wasn't like head of her own little
No.
kingdom.
No.
And then they
Yeah.
collided, and then Better
yeah.
Kingdom. She was
Yeah.
okay.
He's basically, it wasn't Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie Presley.
No.
Like it
No.
was.
Okay. So that's all I'm getting at. So that's I don't know anything about Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos, I think she was a gold digger. I think she was.
like a dancer,
No, no, I don't know. I don't know what she did.
or are you just making this up?
Yeah.
I like it.
I
That's
don't
a
know.
local reference.
Yeah, she danced for Dean Martin back in '68 in the fucking
Okay.
Sands Hotel.
So.
But now Bezos' ex-wife is the richest woman in the world.
Well, yeah, because she got half or whatever.
Yeah.
So did he
No,
go?
she earned it.
Yeah, I mean,
When they got together,
Say what you will.
how much
No.
of his help me? How much of his stuff did he already have when they got together?
Bezos was already well into his billions.
Billions and
Yeah,
billions, and
yeah.
she still got half of it.
Yeah.
That's on him then.
Yeah.
that's 100%
That's
on
a- yeah,
him.
that's-
You're a
that's-
bad.
you fucked up.
Yeah, you're bad at math, bro.
Yeah.
You're good at selling shit. You're bad at math.
Well, if you're
Like,
broke,
you probably-
if he's broke now, learn the code. Is all I'm saying.
I was saying, you probably sell prenups on Amazon. And you you don't get one for yourself?
I can't believe he doesn't have something in fine print from there.
God damn. How is?
Apparently, there was fine print, but he has so much money that it is irrelevant.
Yeah.
That it's like she's going to get like $20 billion, but that's only a percentage of his. She was like, okay, I'm going to get 20% as opposed to 50, and that 20 is still billions of dollars.
Right, I don't grasp.
So.
I'll be honest. You can show me all the charts in the world where you line up all the little boxes, and you're like, this is you, and this is $1 billion, and this is Jeff Bezos. And then I look at all the boxes and all that shit, and that's supposed to make me understand what $1 billion is.
Yeah.
I definitely don't understand what $100 billion is. Intellectually, I understand that $1 billion is 1,000 million. I do know that, and I have a basic grasp of how much $1 million is. And I'm pretty sure I could spend a fucking 1,000 million if you gave me enough time, because I know what $1 million will buy you, and I get 1,000 of those. So it's not like this is out of the realm of spendable, right? Like
it's out of the realm of spendable. It is. It is. It would be.
Challenge accepted.
that's what I'm saying. But what if
There's no such thing because you can just be like, there's a price on everything.
everything? How much for? How much?
So you want to buy a baby to fuck? It's going to cost $20
No,
billion.
well, that's weird that that's what your brain.
Wait.
went.
Well, no,
The,
I'm sorry.
We
not
just
to
talked
be the-
about a guy. We just talked about a guy walking to the ring with a $150,000
Yeah.
Pokemon card.
You can
The
buy.
money can be spent.
Yes.
And I hate to be the guy to bear bad news, but in Houston, the home of human trafficking, you can get a baby for way less than $20 billion.
I know, this is my point. If you can get, that was my point. You can't spend the amount of money. You sure everything's for
You
sale.
get a famous baby.
Famous baby.
I want Northwest, mother,fucker.
get
Give
a-
me Northwest.
Diamond encrusted.
Is there a third Paul kid?
Kardashian baby.
That should be. What do those go for?
Is this a Fabergé?
Yeah,
The
Fabergé baby.
I mean, can't you just buy like places and stuff? Like, oh, I have Germany now.
Yeah. Put it this way.
Yeah.
All right.
Why
There-
has no one bought
And
Germany?
you can wear it around
Yeah.
your neck like a Charizard.
Yes, absolutely. Why has
Germany.
no one bought
I
Germany?
own Germany. There's some guy, I forget his
There's
name.
100% a country that you can buy for $100 billion.
Yeah, there's some guy who bought a large swath of land in Montana, and he's the largest private landowner in the
dumb.
world. But get this, he owns most of Montana.
Still here.
Okay,
Secede.
it's only like $150 million. He bought half of fucking.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's cheaper than Hannah, Montana.
That's $20 billion.
that's $20 billion.
Because you got to buy the rights from Disney.
What are they?
Right.
What
Yeah,
are
there's
they?
royalties to be paid. Yeah.
He could buy Disney.
Hey, so that's what I'm saying. If
How
I-
much is the Dallas Cowboys are worth what?
So
$1 billion?
No,
No,
I
like
don't.
five.
More than that.
$5 billion?
If I had $100 billion, I would buy all the big shit. I would buy Disney. I would buy Netflix. I would buy HBO. I would buy the Dallas Cowboys. I just shut them down immediately. Just shut them the fuck down. Then I'd move the New Orleans Saints to Dallas to piss everybody off.
Oh,
You don't even
man.
have to bother shutting them down. They're still not going to win the Super Bowl.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. I know. You know what? We're gonna keep them alive, and we're just gonna give them nothing but the shittiest players in the entire
So the
NFL.
Texans, they can have the Texans.
We're gonna move the Dallas Cowboys here, and we're gonna do some rearranging in the
Okay,
NFL.
but my point is, say you have $150 billion, okay?
Okay.
I can
Cowboys are $5 billion.
much is Disney?
All right? You could buy 5 NFL teams
Uh-huh.
and still have $90 billion
Yes.
to spend.
Okay. How much is Disney? Tell me how much it would cost me to buy Disney right now, because does that give me all of Star Wars and the
Yeah.
Marvel
Yep.
MCU?
Yep.
I don't know if you can do it, bro. I mean, they were making $1 billion every MCU movie.
So they're making $1 billion every MCU movie. So if you do the math on that, even if you extrapolate that over 10 years,
That's not even counting the kid money,
but
man.
you're still giving me that's 10 years worth of revenue. I bet I can get Disney, if I get Star Wars and I
You
get
could buy Disney for $100 billion.
if I get Star Wars, 130 billion.
Okay, I was off by 30.
Damn
Yeah.
close. All right, we're not going to
Yeah.
be able to get all 5 of these football teams, but we're going to get 2 football teams in Disney, and then we're going to merge the MCU and Star Wars. That's what we're going to. This is
Oh, man.
sheer
No.
chaos.
No.
Sheer
Okay, Patton
chaos.
Oswalt.
The
No.
Mandalokian.
No.
It is coming,
No.
motherfucker.
That was the worst idea. God.
Also, here,
I am chaotic evil.
the 5 NFL teams. Look, nobody's a bigger NFL fan than me. I would never buy an NFL team. If I had that kind of money, I'm buying a baseball team because there's no salary cap, and I would be the most hated motherfucker on the planet.
So you'd be the Yankees.
Hey, man.
You'd be the Yankees.
Oh, I'd make them look like choir boys. I just wait. Wow, I just go to the All-Star game with a checkbook and be like, good performance. You don't play for them anymore.
Here's your new uniform.
What are you gonna do? Fine me for talking about him while he's under contract? Fine, I'll pay the fine in cash, but I'm getting that fucking player.
We treat them like slaves and shit, like auctioning off players and stuff. You know, like,
There would be no AL versus NL in the All-Star games. Like every All-Star is on my team.
So if
I don't want to play it for you.
if corporations are people, then why are we not as mad at Disney as we are at Jeff Bezos and some
Everybody
of these
hates
other billionaires?
Disney.
Everybody sucks Disney's dick all day, every day.
no.
Loki's gonna be so great. The Mandalorian is the best thing I've ever seen. Raya the Dragon just came out. Cruella's amazing. Everybody hates Disney. They hate the shit
they
out
love
of
the
Disney.
shows,
Rob.
but they hate the company.
Okay, yeah.
they
so
love
they're
the show-
Chick-fil-A.
No, they hate the people hate the Disney company. They love the shows, but they hate the company. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, their owners are pieces of shit. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to go get a fucking sandwich.
So we're just humanly, we just don't stand behind shit. That's where we're at.
What?
But
Are
let
you
me tell
saying humans are fucking
You know what? No,
hypocritical?
okay, I'm gonna say it. If the LGBTQ movement, if they really want to get back at Chick-fil-A, come out with a better chicken sandwich, open a chain, and really,
Serve it on dicks.
only.
It's so Burger King just did like a chat. They just did this whole thing where they're like, we're going, hey, if you buy one of our chicken sandwiches, we're giving all the money to like whatever, whatever charity.
They're literally sucking the gay dick.
But they're trying. They can't rival that Chick-fil-A sandwich.
they can't.
With that dumb.
I don't
Burger
like the
King-
Chick-fil-A sandwich. I like their nuggets. The sandwich is great.
Oh, shit. We just got rated again.
Uh-oh, who's here?
My cake days. I just brought my bitches with me.
We're having a chicken sandwich argument. Popeyes is very good too. We're not going to stay on
Oh,
a chicken
God.
sandwich argument for long.
Okay, so that Popeye chicken sandwich, they decreased the quality
job.
on that rapidly fast.
Good that you think?
Yeah, when it was first dropped, that bitch was amazing, and I wouldn't have had two lately, and I was like, yo.
Not the same? Not the same?
no.
Really? I still
Not.
love it. I love it.
But when they were asking, it's like, so do we just have no loyalty? Let me tell you, like, the greatest example of no loyalty I've seen in this country poll. It was right after 9/11. American Airlines was the first airline to go, hey, we're charging you to bring your luggage on board. And as America, all we had to do was go,
Nope.
we ain't flying your bullshit. But every company was like, I've got miles with these guys, blah, blah, and people went on and paid them. And then United and everybody else was like,
Hey.
are you really making money off of bags? We want some of that.
Yeah.
The airline industry is the most. They're so predatory. They find anything in the world that they can charge you for, and it's a. I think they go down to. There was like a story about them. They save like a ridiculous amount of money taking one little peanut out the bag. Like they just.
Yeah, one guy became executive of the year because he removed one olive from the salads in first class alone. They went from 4 olives to 3, and it saved the company almost $200,000 in fuel.
Well, then why do they even have olives at all?
Yeah.
I mean, why 4 to 1?
Yeah.
Why not save the company $1 million
Yeah.
and be super CEO? I don't know.
Everything's
how
about weight on those planes. Everything's about weight. Whatever you can do to cut down the weight or charge people to put weight on.
Yeah, but at some point, but here's the deal:
Oh.
nobody's weighing fucking passengers. You over here hustling
That would be
me.
kind of dope though. If I lose 10 pounds, can I get a discount?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
right?
saying. You over here
Hey.
hustling me, dude. The amount of times they've been like, your bag is
Nobody
20,
would fly out of Mexico.
20 your bag is 26.5 pounds, and it can only be 25 pounds. And you're like, okay, but
Go do two
What
jumping
about
jacks.
that dude?
What I always do is I just put more clothes on.
yeah, I've had to do that. I've literally
yeah.
walked onto planes with jackets on that were in my bag.
No, I've gone in embarrassingly, like an entire more than a carry-on's worth on me. Like,
Yes.
Like
can't-
an ugly guy at a strip poker game.
God damn.
I'm ready to play.
Or like the only guy at a
Yeah.
strip poker game.
How many shirts this motherfucker got?
yeah.
4 pairs of socks on. My gout is acted up.
Another shirt.
Yeah, I
and
got-
another shirt.
I got undies in my pockets
Yeah.
and shit. I got
You a
undies in my-
magician?
My coin pocket's got a pair of underwear. And stuff.
And that's like honestly, man, that is as much as I miss the traveling that we fucking did. I went to an airport like once after like 5 months, and I just was sitting in there, and I was like, I did not miss this motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's true.
God.
I learned how much I hated the traveling from COVID because my life was just cities of people I don't know every time, just for $100 gig money is not that fucking important. I've learned.
Well,
But I learned how much I love my car because I was
Just so I could say, yeah, I make my living doing stand up, but like my fucking life sucked.
that is the most honest thing ever said on this goddamn podcast.
It's the seat. It's the seat. The seat brings it out of you. Oh. Odo brings up a good point in the chat that it's mainly domestic. Overseas, it's very different. I took a flight on a Aegean from Athens to Crete. It was about 30 minutes long. They brought us a sandwich. It was it was a shitty sandwich, like pimento cheese or something, but they were polite about it. And
Sure.
I know that sets you off.
Should be at least a euro. Come on.
I mean, something, pimento cheese euro. It was not
Air
just-
France, the booze is free.
Every-
and coach.
It's amazing how they treat you over, and then over here we're like, we can't afford to get,
The flight industry's turned into Greyhound.
Yeah,
It's deteriorated.
It's garbage. I'll steal shit on a plane. I'm not afraid.
Man, dude. So my favorite thing to do, because I eventually I crossed and I won't do the check bag anymore because it's such a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
But my favorite thing to do, like, because when I was doing the shit with the cruise ships where I work in Canada or whatever, I get there and I'm like, yeah, here you go. And they're like, yeah, it's gonna cost blah 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 for your bag. I'm like, yeah, but I'm going to Canada, and they go, oh, that's not international. Okay, cool. All right, cool. I'll pay it. Yeah, passport, please. No.
Yeah, it's not international.
No.
Right, you just said it's not.
It's not international. Here's my driver's license. No, I need to verify your passport. Then I need that $35 back.
Yeah, it's amazing. The Caribbean's not international. Mexico's not international.
Yeah, Jamaica not international.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, how come they won't let me leave?
Yeah.
Just
I
say-
have said this for years. If you're on a plane in the sky, laws should not apply. Only in this case. I'm not saying it's the purge, but I'm saying you should be able to gamble on a fucking plane.
Oh, you
They
do.
should have video
You ever watch those pilots drink?
No, I'm saying like
That's a different type of gambling.
yeah, I'm not saying with your life. I'm saying with
No, it's other
American
people's
Greek.
lives too.
Yeah. But you should be able to have slot machines and video poker and fucking bet on racehorses.
Rob, they're taking olives off because they're too goddamn
No,
heavy. Let's
that's
put
where
some
you make-
8-liners on this.
No, I'm saying on a screen, on a little fucking screen.
What?
You can put in your credit card and gamble like
I
sporting
mean,
events.
okay.
Fucking,
Look.
that's how you make your money if you're an airline.
You
turn into
degenerate.
a casino in the sky.
Hey,
and
right, you
people
might
would
a
do it.
casino, and you already got a bar up there. You might just open a whorehouse, and
Why
it's
not?
Las Vegas.
Yeah.
This is absolutely.
I'm saying gambling
Guy
on a plane.
Vegas, baby.
You want to make money on your
Yeah.
airline? You put gambling in the sky.
I will gamble
You
on if the
sell-
flight's gonna be on time or
Yeah, you can wager on how long you get there.
I
or if it's
can't
gonna
think,
crash. That'd be a big payout.
especially,
I'm sure.
especially if you're on one of those fucking 10-hour ones.
Right?
I can't think of a better place to sell edibles.
Right?
Dude.
Oh yeah.
If the flight, if she was like, you have anything for Sky Mall, or do you want some of these fucking gummies?
If
You know
it
what I
was just
mean? Like,
international air and you were coming by with hash cookies, I would totally be.
$40.
fuck yeah, baby.
Okay. Here
Oh
we
yeah,
go.
yeah, full-blown airport prices.
Wake me up in Istanbul, bitch.
Yeah. This is where you make your money on your airline. Gambling and edibles.
So wait a second, who regulates international air?
I don't know. But it's the sky
The FAA, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
in
no.
America.
So obviously you can't.
There are international treaties to be sure, but fuck it, it's the
I
sky.
mean, you say in America, but do you know, like in
if you're on
Korean
a
air?
boat, if you're on a, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah.
I apologize.
International
But
water.
If you're on international waters, why if you're not in international sky? If you're flying over the ocean, can I do the same thing as a guy in
Okay,
a boat?
I will say this. When I
They're building
was
a business plan about absolutely fictional laws.
No, it's because we were talking about
My-
having hundreds of billions of dollars earlier.
Yeah, that's
My
exactly.
Now we
first-
all are thinking like we have
Like we're
hundreds of
villains.
billions.
my first flight ever was a school trip, and we went to Paris, right? And I can tell you this: when we got on that plane, whatever, the lady came down before we went up. Do you need anything? Blah blah blah. Blah. And I, being a smart ass, was like, "Yeah, I'll take one of those little bottles of Jack Daniels." And she said, "Here's the thing, kid. I can't. But the second these wheels come off the ground, I can."
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, your French law, right?
It's a French plane now. And so those laws do kind of exist.
Yeah.
And I was just joking. I didn't really want the fucking whiskey, but as soon as I'm like, we have reached cruising altitude, I was like, excuse me, miss.
Ding, ding.
You said, and she was like, here. And my 14-year-old ass was drunk as fuck on that plane. Because it only took one.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta kill this one. 9:23's in the can. 9:24 around the corner. We're
Is it 20
recording
minutes already?
Shut your mouth. I actually looked at the clock. You guys, I shorted one episode. We've been doing this 922 episodes. The first one that's ever been
That's why
short.
I can't believe it happened.
Yeah, Monday. That was a rough Monday last week.
Yeah, bro.
We're the Whiskey Brothers. Slade Ham, Rob Mungle, Trey Tutson not with us. Sam Damaris and Antonio Aguilar, our guest.
Jerry Wayne over there in the corner.
Jerry Wayne Longmire is running double duty in the back, but you saw him at the Whiskey Brothers show last night at the Improv. Thank you to all you guys who came out to that. If you're following us, click follow or subscribe or give us some love or tip us or do some things and we'll appreciate it. I don't know. We'll say hi. The other episode is coming right up, so don't leave. Stay right where you are. Sit here and talk to Sam for a second. We're going to pour another round, and we'll see you guys on another episode soon.
They don't want no problems. Nah.
Music provided by
Scarface.
Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.